Oh, yeah, to get that out of the way, obviously last week there was 7 people, I believe, dealing with injuries, and some of the timelines you weren't so sure about. To start, Tobin and Lindsay, where are they at?
In the same place. We're hoping that this is a very short-term thing. We're still trying to find out a little bit more. We had Lindsay progressing with some of her exercises. Tobin, her exercises are off the field, and we're just taking it easy. I said 7 days last time. I feel like when we know some more precise timelines, we don't have those yet. Fingers crossed short term. Short term could be a week, you know. Next few days, I think we'll have more of a concrete idea, and once we know what it is, we can have a concrete plan and timeline.
So you really don't know at this point if they're going to be available for the home opener?
No. Hopeful, but we don't know.
And then, trying to think of all the people. Catherine Reynolds, where is she at?
Yeah, I think she has a chance to be ready for April 15th. We know what the issue is there, and the groin strain, and she's progressing well. We hope to get on the field by the end of the week, and then she gets a full training week next week. So it's looking positive for April 15th.
And Meg Morris?
Yeah, she's doing great. It's now fitness, building fitness, and she'll be available. She's available tomorrow. It's just we need to get her fitter.
And then Dagny.
April 15th might come a bit too soon. I'm sure she could be available off the bench. Whoever we decide to do that is another question. Why put her on for 20 if she's at any risk? Right now she's progressing well. We haven't got her back into training yet. We hope by the end of this week, potentially early next week, she'll be in full training, and we'll see. Is she ready or not?
And then I guess where's Nadia, and then Haley Rosso on minutes?
Yeah, Rosso had a great 2 days this week. Back on the field, she's ready to go. She just needs to get some fitness back in. Being out, you freshen up a little bit. She looked really sharp today, and super happy to have her back. She was having a spectacular preseason, and it's disappointing she took that knockout in the first game. She'll be ready. She'll play on Saturday in the closed door game, and she'll be ready for April 15th. And Nadia is away on international duty. She's great. You know, we get 60 minutes against Houston. Just building fitness. You know, like Meg Morris. Meg Morris is obviously further behind, but Nadia's just in a place where everything's gone really well, gone to plan, and she's committed to doing the little things that's gone so well, and just got to build some fitness.
How does it change your preparation for the season and trying to have the best game plan for April 15th, knowing that there's so many question marks on the roster right now?
Yeah, I'm always really open with the team, with their roles, and if everyone's healthy, this is probably what your role's going to be. As we're approaching this time, we're having more one-on-ones this week. Hey, if this person can go, this is what your role is. If she can't go, this was what your role is. And just make sure everyone knows what the plan is. And then suddenly, if we have to make last-minute decisions, there's no surprises. Everyone has a mindset. I know that I might play, I might not, and be coming off the bench. Depends if she can go. We've been very open, and I prefer to be that way. I'd rather have some frustration early on in knowing what the plan, and people can like the plan or not like the plan, but at least they can get their head around it. As we get closer and some of those last minute stuff can happen, everyone's aware. We know what the answer is. If she can go, we know the answer. If she can't, we know the answer.
How confident are you, given you've seen some of the players get playing time now in preseason, in the depth that this team has going into the year?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been great. The Houston game was probably our best performance. We had large periods of control against Chicago. The 23s was a really tough game, and then Houston, I thought, seeing a lot of those players, we had 3 non-contract players starting, playing maximum minutes, and a lot of players that we hadn't seen loads of, getting Kendall Johnson out there and getting her 60 minutes. And then there's obviously a few people that were key starters last year in that game as well. But that was, and we're playing against an NWSL starting 11. You know, I know they were missing Becky, Ohai, Morgan Bryan, but the 11 they had, that's an 11 that would compete in this league. You know, our 11, we don't know what they would look like. We're just finding out, and the performance was superb. I truly thought we could have had 2 or 3 goals, and Daly's goal was unbelievable. Disappointed that she was allowed to come back in and get on the inside, and Normally you get lucky and she hits that at the keeper, wider over. She hit and she does a lot of work to be able to do those sorts of things. So disappointed to concede. I thought we should have been 3 or 4 goals up by then. So it's been great. The depth was tested in that game against a true NWSL 11v11. I thought the crowd, being the best that they always are, made it feel like a real game. Really pleased, and yeah, in obviously not in some ways you can say it's a headache having so much quality and people that are really committed to putting the team first and fulfilling their role. And the other side, I'm just pleased, I'm happy. Everyone knows what their role is. I'm continually updating them if the role is improving or changing, and their mindset's been superb. We're in the honeymoon period, everyone's excited, it's pre-season, everyone's ready to do what was needed. The tests come when the games start rolling around and we have a bad performance or a result doesn't go the way we wanted it to. That's when we find out a little bit more. Right now it's been great.